Wellington is the arts capital of the country, and the proof is in the headlines. In June, we all realised how lucky we are. The council has formulated a plan in case of an attack of the undead. Exactly when, where or why zombies might attack was never made clear, but the advice should prove helpful for anyone over the age of 18 trapped in Courtney Place after dark. Local gal Priani Pukatapu was crowned Miss Wellington, then Miss Universe New Zealand, and made it all the way to Sao Paulo in Brazil for the Miss Universe pageant. She missed out on a placing, but her dress was a hit. No sooner had the cast of The Hobbit assembled in Wellington than they started breeding. Not all of them, but certainly enough to ensure the ka-thump of hairy little feet will soon be heard in maternity wards around the Shire. News in August that there might be another film studio in the region, this time in Wallaceville, Upper Hutt. Sound stages, workshops, even accommodation and restaurants. It looks good. But let's hope the nickname Wallywood doesn't fire up another round of public unrest. In a case of the show should go on to count, Downstage had to downsize for a while in September while plans were hatched to keep it afloat. The bailouts come from the council, and cast and crew will be treading the boards, not water, very soon. Time to lift the curtain on this year's finalists in the arts category.
The Mona Lisa.
Photojournalist Peter Bush has spent more than 60 years behind the lens capturing special moments at rugby grounds around the world and more. While he's best known for his sporting prowess, Bush is equally at home shooting landscapes. A collection of his favourite photos, Hard on the Heels, has toured the country, attracting huge attention and interest as 10 were auctioned off for his chosen charity, At Heart.
She's the original.
Gareth Farr is one of Wellington's most recognisable artists, no matter where he goes. He's a composer, writer, performer and fashion icon. Gareth wrote the music for the Rugby World Cup opener and for words by Witi Iumaira in a suite performed recently by the NZSO. Theatregoers have been enthralled by his musicals and by the antics of his close personal friend, Lilith Lacroix.
Drowning in her sea.
Tani Mahuta Gray is a director, producer, choreographer, aerialist and creator of Maui, One Man Against the Gods, which played all over New Zealand, including the Cloud and Opera House during the Rugby World Cup. He directed Oceania's showcase at the opening ceremony of the China World Expo, alongside Jackie Chan and Andrea Bocelli to a televised audience of 1 billion. Back in Wellington, Tani Mahuta has choreographed and directed for WOW, Tufiti and Aotearoa Nui, the nation's next major Māori cultural spectacle. Susie Moncrief is the founder, creator and driving force behind the World of Wearable Art Awards show, which has been part of the Wellington art scene for the past 7 years and part of our collective psyche for a lot longer. This year, the event drew 50,000 eager visitors over 13 shows, involving hundreds of designers, models and backstage cast and crew, all of whom want to be back year after year. Tom Scott has been making us laugh, cry, smile knowingly and react in many other ways for a long time. A cartoonist, columnist, raconteur, writer and movie producer, he has a rapier wit that cuts most things down to size, alongside a passion for celebrating life and lives. His most recent offering, the telefeature Rage, brought the 81 Springbok Tour back to life and to the streets of Wellington.